And I think we are live. That might be the smoothest that I've ever gone live. This worked. This worked. Let's go ahead and play something while I finish setting up. What do I want to play? Kid Goku. Kid Goku. I just saw it. There it is. And now let me just make sure that I am live. What is up, everybody? Looks like I am live. Got some beat critiques planned and probably cooking up something. What's up, Simo? Let's see here. Gotta fix my chat real quick. Looks like my chat is not working for some reason. This happened last time actually, but I was able to fix it. Try this again. Man, can't find supported channels enabled. Network error. Why? I might restart the stream. I'm not sure what's going on here. Dashboard. Huh. It says everything's online. I don't remember how I fixed this last time. Let me try. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely spoke too soon when I said this was the smoothest that I've ever gone live. I might just restart the whole thing. Hold on. Let me go to Streamlabs, see what's going on there. I bet that's what it is. I'm probably not logged. Yeah, I'm not logged into Streamlabs. That's exactly what's wrong. This should fix it. Yeah, go ahead and send your beats. You could throw them on my pinned Twitter post and just reply there. And, yep, I think that fixed it. But I don't know how to remove this from... I'm gonna restart the stream real quick. Man, that didn't work either. I mean, the chat is working now, but I can't get rid of that, I can't get rid of that, what it's saying right there. Maybe if I... There we go. Yeah, that's all I had to do. I just needed to refresh it. Cool. I'll remember that next time. Let me just do one more test. Yep, yes sir. Yeah, now I know how to do that forever. Yeah, that happened last time, and I had that stuck on there the whole entire time where it said failed to connect, which was kind of annoying. So yeah, my last stream has that throughout the whole entire stream. What's up, Kumar? Yeah, so I'm streaming on Facebook, Twitch, and Periscope, and obviously YouTube all at the same time. At the end of November, I'm gonna upgrade my my Restream account, and I'll be able to stream on both of my YouTube channels and my Facebook group and my Facebook page all at the same time. And I think that'll be the best case scenario. What's up, Dennis? Well, yeah, let me know. Let me actually check my Twitter now. And see what's going on there. See if anyone's submitted anything yet. Go to my profile. Nope, nothing yet. And I'll have to, I probably need to delete that last 10-second stream that I just did too. Let me do that real quick, and then we can get the ball rolling. You said SoundCloud's tripping? It's been a while since I uploaded anything to SoundCloud, but I think I might start again just for the heck of it. I mean, might as well. It doesn't hurt. Doesn't really help that much either, though. Let's see, YouTube Studio Beta. Is my, looks like, oh shit. Looks like my Facebook is stuck. Yeah, my Facebook's frozen. Oh, okay, I know why. Because I restarted the stream. Duh. There we go. There we go. And let me switch to my live YouTube and then delete that other stream so no one clicks on it. That used to be one of my pet peeves when people would go live and then you would click on it and then there's nothing there. But I've done that every single time I've streamed now, so now I know how it is. I totally understand why that happens now. Yeah, my internet's running slow too. Oh, you know what? It actually, it didn't do that. So we are good to go. I'm not sure how I pulled that off, but that's cool. You said SoundCloud's like the least useful platform? Yeah. I would definitely agree. You know what platform is awesome though for getting plays? Go to AudioMac. I think I have 10 times the amount of plays on AudioMac I haven't monetized it yet. I don't plan to, at least not for now. I know BeatStars does like a whole monetization thing on there. But, oh crap. On Facebook it's saying that I still have that. Let me reload my Facebook again. Because it's showing that... Oh, okay, I get it. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to delete that. Let me, there we go. Yeah, now we're good. No? I'm traveling back in time on Facebook for some reason. I bet I need to just refresh my iPad. Alright, so I'll check Twitter here in a second. Let me just make sure that my Facebook is good to go. There we go. There we go. That's updated. Alright, and let me pull up my chat so I can read what you guys are saying without squinting my eyes. There we go. And we're here on Twitter. Okay, so you have one hitting around -9, then one hitting around -12, and then a beat for tomorrow. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's take a listen. Let's see what's going on. Kari guessed that this one's going to be too loud. Good thing about SoundCloud, you can make things as loud as you want almost. Well, DBS is just peak. LUFS is measuring like how dense, how perceptively loud it is. So it doesn't even care about your peaks at all. I mean, it plays a role, but DBS or DBFS, that's just measuring how loud your peaks are. So it's just paying attention to the very top of your meter, basically. That's why RMS is different. RMS is closer to LUFS than DBS or DBFS. Yeah, I could hear that it's just, like I was saying in Vegan's chat, like there's no dynamics in it. I mean, you could see it in the waveform itself, like it's basically just, it's completely flat almost. Like all the instruments sound like they're about the same level. And I know they're not, you know, in terms of how you mixed it, but after what you did with the maximizer, it's like all one level. And that's something to avoid. Let's listen to the other one. Yeah, you see this, like, how much dynamic range you have from here up to here? That's a lot healthier, and the drums are going to stick out a lot more. I had my volume turned down pretty low, so now I can turn it up. Now the drop should sound a lot better. Said, oops. He said the thing is, if you don't maximize a lot, you can't get that much volume because some of the peaks are a lot louder than the rest. Like, even with the way that it is right now, like, that drop wasn't very hard. Like, I was expecting, like, it to hit really, really hard, but... What instrument plugins are you using on that? Because I'm thinking I feel like I need to look at your FLP and see what you're doing to, like, really break down, like, why this isn't hitting right here. What's good, Aton? Yeah, I feel like that's like a missed opportunity right there. Yeah, I just feel like... I feel like if you're going to maximize it that much, the leveling needs to be really different than what you did. Because it's just it's keeping everything so even. It's like too even. Like, those drums just aren't sticking out. I would say this, like, your best bet would probably be to just turn down the sample and leave your drums where they're at. That's what I would try and do. And then maybe before hitting the maximizer, I'm assuming you're using isotope because you keep saying maximizer. But before hitting isotope, maybe throw those drums in a soft clipper or some sort of saturation so that those peaks aren't so high, but you'll still get the drums to hit harder. And then maximize it from there. Yo, InFlight, I really think you should stream on your main channel because you'll get more people to watch, and I had a hard time to find that channel on YouTube. No, you're absolutely right. But I was saying before you got here, at the end of the month, I'm going to upgrade my Restream account so that I could stream on both channels at the same time. And the plan is to delete the video on my main channel and have the replay only on this channel. The reason being, I like to make beats. I like to make beats live, and already I had like a dozen copyright strikes from making completely original beats. And apparently that's what's going on with YouTube right now. So I don't want to get any copyright strikes or copyright claims or anything like that on my main channel. So, but you're totally right. Like, people would find the new channel a lot easier if I was doing it on my main channel. So yeah, once I get my Restream account updated, I'll be able to stream on both. And then, yeah, if anyone wants to watch the replay, they'll be able to watch it on this channel right here. What's up, King Your Majesty? You send some tracks to the email? Cool, cool. I'll check that out right here in a second. I think there's another beat that I gotta listen to first. Tomorrow's beat. Yeah, Sima, I wouldn't really worry too much about the LUFS right now. You said you use Ozone and Slate Digital. I'm not as familiar with Slate Digital's plugins. I've used them before when I was a lot younger, but I know they're like way different now. I thought about getting one of their bundles. I know they do like that subscription model, but I'm really happy with Ozone Elements so much that I have 8. So I want to upgrade that to 9 and or wait for the Black Friday sale or Cyber Monday sale and upgrade to the full version of Ozone 9, because that thing, I feel like if I have that, I won't need any other mastering plugins for sure. Let's go ahead and take a listen. This is the beat I made today. Still have no name. I'm not creative at all when naming beats. Yeah, me too, actually. When I did my 30-day beat challenge last year, or actually that was this year. That was this past February. I actually, before I even made the beats, I made a list of like 50 different beat names. Just spent like a whole week coming up with beat names so that I didn't have to think about a beat name. But anyway, let's go ahead and listen to this. Virtual Mix Rack has some weird stuff in there. Some weird algorithms that make it sound super warm. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Virtual Mix Rack for sure. And by the way, I could tell by the waveform that this is going to be better. I mean, you could see like the leveling of your sample versus your drums is totally different. And that's how you hit. That's how you make a drop. Like that hit nice and hard. That's exactly what we were looking for in the last beat. Yeah, you must have done something. I mean, you yourself said that you mixed the beat weird. I have no idea what that means without looking at your FLP, but I think it's basically a leveling problem more than anything. Random word generators, that's a good idea. That is a really good idea. I need to start doing that. Yeah, snares hitting nice, kicks hitting nice. Your bass isn't overwhelming, it's right where it should be. And you can hear the sample nice and clear. It's panned out of the way, it's not in the middle. So those drums are just, you know, peeking through. And you can see right here, I mean, I can't zoom in, but you see where the level drops right here? Like, that's definitely what you're looking for your drums to peak out and sound like they're really smacking compared to the rest of the sample. There's a plugin that I have called Expose. They're giving that away for free on Plugin Boutique. If you guys aren't signed up to Plugin Boutique, you guys need to sign up because they give out free stuff that is definitely worth their full price. Like Ozone Elements, got that for free, or for $1 or something. Funny thing is, I didn't master anything, just used Soft Clipper because my kick was around plus 4 dB. Yeah, that's how Cash Money AP mixes his beats or masters his beats. Or actually, no, he doesn't. He actually just hard clips, but you get almost the same result. Like, people think that when you're in the red in FL Studio, like, it's just clipping it, but it's not. Just use your ears. Like, it either sounds good or it doesn't. When you export it out and bring that same file back in, you're not going to be in the red anymore. It's going to literally clip off all that extra information and just make it hit hard because it all gets clipped off. Let's see here. What do I think about paid collaborations? You mean with producers? Obviously, you mean with producers. I don't know. I've never done a paid collab. I never will either. There's too many producers out there that do free collabs. Like the guy we just mentioned, Cash Money AP. There's no reason to pay for a collab. Let's see. Damn, I don't know what to send. I think you know everything that's good. Yeah, Aton, I went through I went through your SoundCloud last night. I saw a lot of the stuff that you were reposting or I don't know what they call it on SoundCloud, but I could hear what influences you for sure with the beat that you sent in to Vegan's chat last night. I could definitely hear the influence. Simo says Plugin Boutique is so fire. I got my favorite exciter there for free. I had that same exciter. I don't ever use it, but I have it too. What's up, Demetrius? Demetrius says, so if I use Maximus and Soft Clipper, is that too much? No, it's not too much at all. Soft Clipper doesn't do a whole lot. It's just condensing everything down just a little bit. It's going to make things a little bit warmer, make things hit a little bit harder, and it glues things together just a little bit. Maximus can do a whole lot more than Soft Clipper, so you got to be careful with Maximus. If you watch my Maximus tutorial, you'll see that I'm barely touching the meters, barely touching those peaks, I mean. So you don't want to overdo it with Maximus. The main reason I'm using Maximus is more for the stereo imaging and just overall control of my peaks so that I can make it louder without hard clipping. I feel like asking money for collabs is super cocky. I don't think it's probably more that they're broke than anything. Anyone that's asking for money for anything, really, I think, yeah, it's just people trying to make a living. King of Majesty, I totally agree. I can't see myself paying for a collab. Yeah, I've never paid for a collab, and I never will. I mean, I actually turn down collabs more than anything. Let's see. Simo says Soft Clipper Soft Clipper allows to make your stuff clip without saturating your signal, and it's so cool. Well, that is what it's doing. It's actually saturating the signal so that you can increase the signal overall. That's why you see the peak actually go down. It's from the saturation of the clipper. And that's why it sounds louder too, because the saturation creates more harmonics. But it's really subtle. It's really subtle compared to, like, I know another really popular clipper is the T-Rex clipper. That's the one. I found out about that one through, who's the first person this was like 5 or 6 years ago. I saw Taz Taylor talking about it. But I know Cody uses it a lot too. For the sub in the Chaos one, I use the Subsynth 5 you showed in a vid and Maximus preset called Destroy. I didn't know that there was a Destroy preset in Maximus. I'm not surprised though. Well, it saturates, but not that over 0 dB nasty saturation sound. Yeah, exactly. That's why Soft Clipper is so popular. It's hard to make Soft Clipper sound bad. I'd say that. Let's finish listening to this and then I'll get on to the next beat. I like your plucks. Yeah, Meatrix, you could send your beat to, let me type it into the chat. You could send it there, but I prefer that you send it to Twitter because Gmail messes up for whatever reason. It just takes a while for it to show up in my Gmail. I feel like maximizing with Fruity Limiter gets you to a better place if you know how to use it properly, but Soft Clipper works well for my workflow. 100%. Yeah, exactly what you just said, like to a T. Like Soft Clipper is faster to use, and you know it. Like I said, it's hard to make Soft Clipper sound bad, but if you know how to use Fruity Limiter, I can actually get a better sound out of Fruity Limiter than people get out of Soft Clipper. I have a mix chain where I have, I'll have Soft Clipper on there, and then I'll use some compression with Fruity Limiter, like light compression, and then I'll use Maximus for the stereo imaging, and to cut off the lowest frequencies under 20 hertz. I might boost that a little bit, maybe 25 hertz, 22 hertz, just depends. And then I'll do the streaming mastering preset with, I forget what that's called, in Ozone, where they like master it for you. And then I'll go into the equalizer, and that's with Elements. So with Elements, you only get the equalizer, the stereo imager, and the maximizer. I turn off the stereo imager, and then with the EQ, I take a look at that, and basically I keep those same EQ moves, but I cut those in half. So like if it turned it down in the bass by like 2 dB, I'll bring it up 1 dB. If it boosted the high end by like 3 dB, I'll bring it down like 1.5 dB. That way I basically keep my same mix, but it's more in tune with what I guess commercial releases do. But I've mentioned in the chat before, there aren't many commercial releases that I hear where I'm really shocked at how good it sounds. Bro, around when I first started, around 2 years ago, I used to master my songs, 8-bar loops, repeated it till 4 minutes. With Sound Goodizer, Limiter, Soft Clipper, Maximus, and Camel Crusher. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Alright, let's go to my email. Aton, you still in here? Because I could play the beat that you played last night, just for other people to listen to. Because I got people here on Facebook and stuff. And people that weren't in Vegans chat last night. Back edit 22. Yeah, I think he left. chop snare, polo snare. What happened? What just happened? I liked what I was hearing. I might switch out that kick though. Oh, what just happened? My whole thing is frozen. Let's just refresh. Refresh. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, for whatever reason, my Gmail is just trash. No idea why. Page unresponsive. Let's exit. Oh, snap. Oh, my whole internet's not. Yeah, because my chat's not working anymore either. Yeah, my whole, yeah. Let me see what's going on here. Let me exit out of here real quick. I see my YouTube chat going, but my whole browser is just down. Please press F for in-flight's internet. Yeah, I have no idea why my internet's not working anymore. I don't even understand how I'm still streaming if my internet's down. That doesn't make sense, right? I think we're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay, we're back. So let me pull up my chat again, and then we'll get back into listening to those beats. Sorry about that. Yeah, I liked what I was hearing. But the kick just sounded a little small. I'd say that. For everything else that you had going. And that might just be an easy fix with just go into your pre-computed effects and just boost that kick a little bit. Demetrius, did you already send your beat as well? Because I have 3 from King and Majesty, but I don't have one from you, I don't think. Can I do another Ulean tutorial? Okay, hold on. I missed some chat here. Let's see. Did I hear the one Aton made with the weird choir sample? I think so. I can't remember if there was a choir sample in the one that I listened to last night. I actually listened to his whole SoundCloud, so yes. I just don't remember exactly what was what. Do you have the latest version of FL Studio? Because I used to have the same skin, but it stopped working with the last version. No, that's why... Yeah, that's why I want to bring up to FL Studio to update that to where we can customize our own skins. But I have the version right before this one. So it's still 20.5, but it's like 1195 or something, or 1140 something, and they're on like 1195. It's the version right before. But so I actually had to downgrade my FL Studio to use the skin that I'm using. But no crashes yet, so I shouldn't have paused that. Dang. Dang. Hey, do you have another way of sending... Are you on Twitter, King of Majesty? Because Gmail is not going to work. Yeah, I'm just going to have to flat out tell people that if you have to send through Gmail, then I can't critique your beat. It's just so finicky. Stream's still going. Let me exit out of everything again. And you're asking about another Ulean loudness meter tutorial? Is there something specific that you wanted to know? No Twitter? Do you upload your beats anywhere? Like SoundCloud or anything like that? What I'm going to do this time, I'm just going to play it and make sure I don't stop it or pause it or anything until I'm done listening. It doesn't let you see who saw your stories? I could see who saw my stories. You're talking about Instagram, right, Simo? Oh, you post on YouTube? I'll just make sure I don't mess with this. I like the gated melody too. Might switch out those hi-hats too. They're a little tinny. See, that stopped on its own. Yeah, what's your well, actually, I know your YouTube, King Your Majesty, duh. Yeah, let me just go to your YouTube. What's the name of the tracks you want me to play? Yeah, I agree, Simo. Just a different kick and a different hat. And me personally, a different snare too, because I try to stay away from the chop snare. Let's see. King Your Majesty. Did I spell that right? Or maybe it was just that one beat. Play any of them? Yo, Demetrius, did you send anything? Let's just play something recent. He posted this 4 hours ago. It's funny. Bring my chat back up. Ooh. You have a lot of resonance on that melody. That needs to be EQ'd. You have like a really high-pitched frequency that's popping out like really hard. Yeah, it's so resonant, it's distorting the track. Yes, sir, Chris. You have beats on your YouTube channel? Because my email's not really doing too well right now. I mean, you could try. You could try to send it to my email. It's InflightMuzik@gmail.com. Got that 808 Mafia snare going. Snare / clap that they always do. I like those. Take your time, Chris. I also have a doubt because I made a snare some weeks ago. The one I use in almost all my beats. Yeah, I would say yeah, you gotta EQ that main melody and get that resonant frequency out of there. Drake type beat. My favorite type beat. The one I use in almost all my beats, and it sounds stupid loud. Negative 6.5 dB. I usually place my snares around negative 3.5. Yeah, it's probably hella compressed. I heard some weird distortion on the right for some reason, even though nothing's loud. Yeah, the kick is distorting a little bit. That hi-hat might work if you pitched it down. Make it a little darker. Yeah, exactly, Simo. Yeah, when you compress, it decreases the dBFS but raises the LUFS. Hey, Aunty. How's it going? Yeah, is there a soft clipper or anything on here, King? I'd put a soft clipper on there and it might get rid of that distortion that you have going on. And maybe just an overall filter would sound good, especially for those hats. And since it was a Drake type beat, you know how they get with their filters. Michael Myers. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for. Yeah, I think for most of the beats, I think just an update in drum selection overall would help. And then maybe some transitions in the arrangement. I'm going to try and click on this again. Back edit 11. I feel like what you sent me through email is better than your recent post. Kind of went wild with those kicks right there. Got that murder beats chant going. I made a beat in FL11 some days ago and I think the mixing isn't good, but it sounds cool because of the context, but I need some feedback before posting. I'll try and upload it now. Sounds good. Yeah, the beats that you sent me through email are just mixed way better than the other ones. Gmail virus scanners are temporarily unavailable. Download these files at your own risk. I ain't downloading shit. Oh, I gotcha. Is this a WAV file, I'm guessing? No, it's an MP3. I don't know why it's making me download it, but... Yeah, King, I feel like your compositions are good. Like, you have good ideas, so you definitely got the music part down. So it's just the technical things that, you know, that you're looking for. But yeah, just pick up a good drum kit, and then you won't have to worry about mixing the drums at all. Let me check my spam folder real quick, just in case there's something in there. And then I'll check my Twitter again. Nope, all trash. What's up, Jake? I just listened to something from you recently. I can't remember what it was. I think it was something you posted on Facebook. And I made some dope loops today, but I deleted them Because, like, I guess I was really just practicing melodies in general, but then, yeah, I don't know why I deleted them. I have no idea why I deleted them, but I did. Let me pull up FL Studio again. Actually, no, I remember why the first one got deleted, because something happened with my patcher, and I wasn't able to save it. My internet was pretty bad right before I moved. There was a couple days where it took like a day to upload a YouTube video for some reason. I don't know why. Go into Patcher. Oh yeah, I was messing around with Flex. Yeah, after that Flex tutorial, I was like, I gotta start using Flex some more. I was messing around with their flutes. Essential Winds. Yeah, I took this flute staccato. Oh, I gotta click on here. And then I layered that with, I forget what I layered that with. It was like a bassoon or something. It was another stuff. No, it wasn't a bassoon. It was it brass? Let me solo the brass. Nah, it wasn't that. Okay, Simo, I just got your tweet. I'll check that here in a second. Oh, I think it was oboes, actually. I like those tubas. Just go with these horns. Flutes. Bring those flutes back in. Hear my computer going crazy. Yeah, like it's killing mine right now with two copies, but I'm streaming live too, so that has a lot to do with it. Yeah, I think it was these horns. Is it like 120, 119 actually? I'm getting way too much lag to record it the way that I want to. Then from there, you have a Pentium processor. Yeah, my computer is over 10 years old, so that should tell you something. Any of you guys mess around with Initial Audio? They have some of my favorite simple plugins. Some of them are computer heavy though, like their Analog Pro. Yeah, but Omni got some fire sounds. Bring this down to about 20. I'm going to halftime that. They have a halftime plugin too, but it's not as good as Cable Guy's halftime. My computer's going nuts right now. Yeah. Let me increase my buffer. Yeah, I wish I had just saved the loop that I had made, because it was so fire. But anyway, yeah, let's take a listen. Yeah, that 808's hitting nice. That's usually my favorite part of your productions, Simo. Did you ever make that 808 sample pack? I remember you saying something about it in your stories. Drums I use in the beat are the ones I'm making for a free kit and the 808s. Yeah, you caught one of the tracks I release every Sunday at noon. That makes sense. It's good to have a consistent schedule, upload schedule. You're adding the 808 pack to the drum kit. Yeah, pick up Simo's drum kit when he drops that. It'll be fire. There's a guy named Lava City on YouTube. He was doing a free drum kit every month for like a year or 2 years or something crazy. But he makes all trap kits, and they're fire, and they're free. Yeah, Simo, I don't know what you did on that that other beat, because the mixes on the other ones are just fine. Yeah, whatever you did on the one that is all like heavily maximized. I don't know what's going on with that one without looking at the FLP. Yep, I agree. That's why I do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I drop my tutorials Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 10. Like every once in a while, like if I break schedule, it's not me missing those dates, it's me adding another upload. So I'll do a random upload on like a Sunday or a Saturday. That way I don't have like a 2-day gap in between my uploads. Yeah, having a good drum kit will make it so that you don't have to really worry about mixing. You just level the beat, and then you'll be good to go. It's so much work to stay consistent. I mean, that's how you stand out from everyone else. Put in the work. It is what it is. Oh, you just switched from Facebook to YouTube. I just now realized that. That's funny. Making the beats is the easiest part. It's all the other work. Yeah, yeah. That's like one of my biggest Instagram posts. It's definitely my biggest Instagram post that was originally a Twitter post. That's why I don't really post on Twitter that much, because like I'll take the same exact Twitter post and post it on Instagram and it'll literally do 100 times the engagement, or even a number that you can't even calculate, because I'll get 0 engagement on Twitter and then it'll blow up on Instagram. But this post that I'm about to show you is a perfect example of that. Yeah, this one right here. Making beats is less than 20% of the work. Make the beat, mix it, name it, track it out, upload it to a website, or upload it to your website, make a video, Photoshop the thumbnail, upload to YouTube, SEO the tags, the description, add to playlists, reformat for IG, share it on socials, add to streaming platforms, study the analytics, run ads, and stay woke. Yeah. It's freaking ridiculous how much work is actually involved in, you know, really making music and putting it out there. Because if all you're doing is just making beats and it's just sitting on your computer, you're actually just wasting your time. You're actually just wasting your time. I mean, it's hard to even know if you're getting better if you're not putting your music out there. Simo says, I saw some of your pentatonic scales vids, but I don't know how to make melodies in pentatonic scales because I'm not creative at all to experiment a lot with melodies. I'm guessing you mean my exotic scales videos. Like the Hirajoshi scale, Akebono scale. But those aren't pentatonic scales. Those are hexatonic, actually. So they're 6-note scales. Yeah, I don't think I've ever made a beat. I mean, I might have made a beat using a pentatonic scale, but if I did, it was purely accident. But yeah, I don't purposely go for a pentatonic scale. When I think of pentatonic scales, I think of country music. But yeah, it's I'm almost always using hexatonic scales, 6-note scales, which technically you could look at them as ordinary scales and you're just taking out one of the notes. I made a whole video about that. Like that's how I came up with my dark melodies tutorial, because like over time I just realized all I was doing was just taking out one note that made it sound happy. And in the video I also say that it's possible to still use that note, but you gotta use it right. The instant scale, yeah. Yeah, the instant scale, that's I think that's basically the same thing as the Akebono scale. Like the Akebono scale is actually like another name for like 3 or 4 different scales that are all the same thing. Should make a gross beat patterns tutorial. I don't have gross beat. I do not have gross beat. I use FL Studio Producer Edition. So InflightMuzik@gmail.com. Just make sure you get the spelling right. I barely got the spelling right. I can't make melodies in pentatonic or hexatonic scales, but I can with almost every minor scale. Yeah, I would say it's easier, for sure. I wouldn't worry about using exotic scales. I was just telling this to someone today, actually, that was commenting on my first video that I ever made, or second video. And it was basically debunking the whole idea of, oh, this is the Metro Boomin scale, or this is the so-and-so scale. Hey, what's up, Gary? Doing good. I'm actually streaming live right now, so I can't talk long. So, say that again? Yeah, you need my address? Is that what you said? Give me 1 second. Let me turn my mic off. Cousin. Just had a quick question. Let's see. What was I reading? Oh yeah, the whole yeah, I wouldn't worry about using exotic scales because 90% of all the music that you hear is just your basic minor or major scale. In fact, there was an article that came out it's actually an article that comes out every year that breaks down all the top hits, like the top 100 billboards, and they break down what key and what scale that they used. And I believe the most common one last year was, I want to say it was B minor. Was it B minor? I want to say it was B minor, which is weird, but where are you from, Simo? For some reason, I was thinking you don't even live in the United States. I've only made one melody in major scale, and it isn't even happy. Well, that usually means that you actually didn't use the major scale. That was another thing that I was bringing up in that video that I made, because like people will say, "Oh yeah, use Phrygian," which isn't even a scale, it's a mode. I mean, it's a type of scale, but it's actually a mode. And they'll switch their, piano roll to Phrygian, and then they won't even use Phrygian. They'll use a regular minor scale. Like, the way scales work, like major and minor, they're actually the exact same pattern of notes. So the only thing that makes it major is how you use those notes. So when you use a major scale and it doesn't sound like you use the major scale, it means you actually use the minor scale. I always, without even thinking, use D sharp minor. You're from Mexico City? You must have some good lungs. I know the elevation up there is like crazy. I watch a lot of MMA, and I know fighters have trouble acclimating to their environment. So they gotta head out there like a month early to get used to the altitude. Let me check my email, because I think we just got another submission here from Chris. Jana is live. You guys probably don't know who Jana is, but she's one of my favorite DJs. Still no email from Chris yet. Damn, Chris, what'd you do? Go make a beat and then upload it? Is that what you did? Yeah, how long have I been streaming for? An hour? An hour and 10 minutes? Yeah, I'll probably head out myself after I listen to Chris's beat. Emailing now? Alright. Yeah, that'll be my last critique. Yeah, Simo. Oh, yeah, I totally forgot she did that. Yeah, and on top of that, she, to this day, out of all of the four producers, one sample videos that he's done, I think he's done like 3 or 4 of them now, she still has my favorite beat out of all of them. The what is that called? Loudness penalty site? Yeah, I don't even use it because I don't upload to Spotify. Once I start uploading to Spotify, I'll start using it. But I'm just happy enough just with the levels that I get uploading to YouTube, so I haven't really worried about it too much. Yeah, I would creep in on Jana now, but I don't want to get like copyrighted or anything like that. Yeah, she's super talented. And pretty hot too. Yeah, I would love to go to one of her shows because they seem pretty turnt. Let me refresh this. Man, I freaking hate Gmail, man. It takes so long. So long. Gmail is so slow and glitchy. Let me, let's listen to something while we're waiting. Never know what to play. I don't think I've played this on the stream yet. If I have, oh well. Turn that down so you can still hear me talk. I'll refresh this again. Yeah, I definitely need to come up with a better system for critiquing beats. The 808 tricks used in Shiva by Kadalos, Lenny, and Rick. I have no idea who those people are. Is that on YouTube? Let me refresh. I'll take a listen on my phone here in a second with what you're suggesting, Simone. No, I haven't gotten it yet, Chris. Let me check my junk mail. Nope, not yet. Alright, let me search this. Shiva. Kadalos. Some tribal trap. Sounds interesting. Let me plug in my headphones here. I just got a beat from Jake. Chris, we're still waiting on yours. Alright, let me take a listen on my earbuds, since iPhones don't have regular headphone jacks. Google Drive? Is it a MP3 or... If you just try to send it again as a MP3, and then you won't have to use Google Drive, because I can't use Google Drive. Alright, I'm about to come up on the 1 minute 40-second mark. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. I think those reverses are actually the kick, not the 808. Yeah, I think those reverses were actually the kick. And then, you know, the usual 808 slides. I'm gonna start doing that slow 808 pitch up, because I heard that last night too in the chat too. No, it's just a reverse kick. I think they just took the kick that they already had in the track and reversed it. And that's leading into the 808. Just by hearing how it's hitting. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Next Sunday. This happened with King and Majesty's beat. Like it stops at 20 seconds for some reason. From what I was hearing though, it sounds like some of the balancing of the levels are a little off. Like some things are too loud, some things are too quiet. Crap. Yep, gonna have to restart this. Let's try that again. Maybe like big room ones. Maybe we're talking about two different things too. Try and bring the chat back up again so I can actually read what you guys are saying. All right, Chris, I got your email. The bad thing about reversing kicks is that you get the bright start of the kick and sounds bad. You have to either high pass it or cut it. Maybe. I guess that depends on the kick. You could try changing like the out knob in the sampler too. That was someone else's beat? No, I know. Yeah, that was Jake's beat that we're just listening to. Oh, you're responding to Simo? Oh, okay. Simo said the intro has that ghost main feel. I think you should have gone with that feeling. Alright, let's listen to this other one. Hopefully this plays all the way. Now this says it's a Google Drive link too. Dang, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do these beat critiques because this sucks. It's not even letting me download either. Yeah, Chris, if you want to try again and not make it a Google Drive link, just attach an MP3 and that's it, and just click send. Otherwise, I don't think we'll be listening to this. Because it's not even letting me download. Just put up a beat tape. Would it be cool if I send the link to the Gmail? Yeah, send the link, Sam. Well, Chris, I don't know what to say. It might be a Gmail thing that's going on right now, because I haven't had this much trouble before. Like, I always have trouble with Gmail, but not that much trouble. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Gmail's trying to make this as hard as possible. There we go. Yeah, I think something's going on with Gmail right now. It's just being weird. Because it's usually not this bad. Sounds a little quiet. Yeah, it's really quiet. You need a kick to drop with that 808. Super chilled, laid back. In terms of mixing, nothing's clashing, so that's good. You're just missing a kick drum. Yeah, really chill and atmospheric. It's cool. Yeah, that's another thing you could do. Just add some pitch at the beginning of the 808 to make it sound more like a kick. An 808 kick, you know? Cool. And then let's check the inbox again. We're waiting for Samson with a beat tape. Yeah, at this point, links are definitely better than an MP3. What DAW do you use, Chris? I mean, in a nutshell, you just go into whatever sampler you have with your 808 and then go into the envelope section, and then there should be a pitch envelope. And then you would just increase the pitch at the attack of the kick. I'll show you how to do that right now. I might as well just show you. The concept's the same. I'm not sure if you use FL Studio or what, but the concept is the same in any sampler. Let's go to, I need to go into my drums. 808s. Let me find like a basic 808. There we go. So basically you would go into your envelope section, go to pitch, and turn that on. Turn up the amount, turn the attack down, turn all that down, and then you use your decay to make your attack like really small. And then you just turn that up. And now when it hits, has that nice little attack to it. And then without it, hear how soft it is. But with it, you get an attack. And then you can increase it or decrease it. Versus But at the end of the day, I always recommend just using a kick instead. Sent it, put all my stuff through an SP505. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing it. Use FL20. Oh. Beat you to it, Simo. How can you find your samples with that way to save them? You definitely have so many different ways to work. I'm not sure what you said there. How can you find your samples with that way to save them? I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to Sam. Yeah, don't underestimate the sampler. If you like that, you'll definitely like watch my how to make 808s hit hard video, and made that a few months back. How I named them? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, I have folders with all the artists. I have samples from... Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Man, I'm the opposite. Yeah, I don't get how people are... Because I like to save... It saves me time. Like, the way that I have my folders... Yeah, let me point this out. Like, the way I have my folders... So this My Drums folder is literally like all the drums that I have. But the My Drums 2 folder are all my favorite 808s. And in general, like all these 808s that I have saved, they're like really versatile. Like the one that I just played is a little weird. I don't even know which one that was, but like these are just really versatile 808s. And really, for the most part, I could like close my eyes and just pick an 808, and then I'll bring it into the sampler. And then if for whatever reason I pick an 808 that's not really doing what I want it to do, you know, I could go in here, boost it, add a little bit of the EQ boost, turn it down. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that I could do in here to make it fit to my beat. So... And that's pretty much what that tutorial was going to show you. The one that I did back in the day. I actually have another tutorial coming out on Wednesday that's showing my biggest secret when it comes to 808s. Making your own 808s. It is the biggest secret on YouTube. Mainly because I'm the only person that does it. So definitely watch that video if you want to learn how to make your own 808s. Heck, I mean, maybe I'll just show you guys now. No. Definitely watch that video, for sure. On Wednesday. Drops Wednesday at 10 in the morning. US time. But yeah, let's go ahead and listen to Sam's stuff. Sam says, it's still pretty trap. I'm going to try that technique later tonight. Awesome. Glad you sent a link. Feeling the vibe. I didn't even know there was a such thing as an SP505. Yeah, I've covered that in a video before, Sam. I actually go over that again in the video on Wednesday. That kick sounds like it might be, it's having trouble breathing. I don't know if that's because of the SP. Yeah, I was hoping for a melody right here. That's good. It's a little distortion going on, and I think that's what's hurting the kick. I like it. So you got the whole beat tape in one video. Is that what's going on? I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. We'll go to your YouTube page. Yeah, lots of distortion going on. We'll listen to that other beat from Jake as well. How much time did the workflow template took your day making it? That's been that was really more of a evolution, like over time. So like I've just added to it, you know, day after day, month after month, switch things around. I mean, even just this past week I've changed it. Like the template that everyone has downloaded is different than the one that I'm using right now. So, but when the next version of FL Studio comes out, I'll have another template for that. But it'll be even better than this one because I'm going to include sounds and effects. Recorded all out of FL into the SP and back into FL. That's cool. Yeah, that's the workflow that I would use if I had a SP 303 or 404. I really want to get those good Hertz plugins. This is like having an SP like in your DAW. It's really close, really close. Yeah, the template is really complicated for sure. I don't necessarily recommend it for beginners. Not that you're a beginner, but I definitely don't recommend it for beginners. I think what I'm gonna do next time is make two versions. One without all the sends and the parallel tracks. That way you could just focus on the inserts. What do I think about FL Mobile? I have no thoughts on it. I haven't used it. I would check out Kyle Beats. He's done a couple videos on with making beats in FL Mobile. So I'll check that out and see how that workflow is. But from what I hear, it's pretty fire. But there's another mobile program called, I think it's just called Beatmaker 3. And that one is like, a lot of people are using that one. There's a guy that's, I'm surprised he's not here today, but he's been in all my live chats. Usually the first one here, SLP. He makes all of his beats on mobile, and they sound pretty good. Like, I was definitely surprised that it was all on mobile for sure. Sucks he's not here to hear that, but I'm sure he's aware. This one sounds like it's mixed better. Yeah, kick is hitting a lot better. Got the chop snare going. Yeah, that one's mixed a lot better. I like your sounds. I like the vibe of the tape. I think these flow good together. Madlib chopped a lot of samples for Bandana on iPad. You know what I would do? Instead of sending your entire the whole thing through the SP, I would just send the melodies through it. And then just, if you want to add some dirt to your drums, just find a plugin to do it instead. Or what you could do, send the melody through the SP with the settings that you have now, because that sounds good. And then make a totally different preset or settings for your drums and send those through. I think that's your best bet, Sam. I'd say this is my favorite track so far. I like the melody, that's why. I'm a melody guy, so like melodies, when it comes to how I listen to music, like the music has to move me emotionally. Like I gotta feel a vibe, not just from the sounds and the texture, but from the actual notes, like your composition. And this is my favorite composition that I've heard. Yeah, this is fire. I like this one. Yeah, I rock with that one. I have that G.I. Joe movie playing in the background with no audio. Man, looks so weird. Like I have no idea what's going on. Like that movie looks so crazy. Samson says, I'm gonna try that tonight and see how it works. I've heard a few people talk about just lo-fiing the melodies or just the drums, but haven't figured out my style yet. This one sounds really different from all the other tracks. Might be a good thing that this is towards the end. Has almost a Caribbean feel to it. That synth reminds me of some vaporwave. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with vaporwave. You know, it's crazy. My favorite genre right now is vapor trap, but it's so rare. It's super rare. Like, there's not a lot of vapor trap out there. Cool, man. Yeah, I would just say, yeah, try out different settings on the drums and see how that, see how that turns out. Let's check out Jake's beat. Jake, are you still here? I think you are. Yeah, my chat says a different number than my YouTube, so I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, crap, look at this. Okay, never mind. Maybe that's always been like that. No, it hasn't. Okay, so that's what was going on with Gmail, guys. Like, Gmail was doing an update, because this is different. Yeah, Gmail just updated. This wasn't like this literally while we were streaming. That's funny. All right. Used a lot of Omnisphere on it. Yeah, I do not have Omnisphere. If I get a placement, I'll get Omnisphere. Yeah, bro, that reminded me of, hey, we got someone on, Twitch. Oh, what? That was a, did that, man, I missed the, did that say donation? Whoever that was, thank you for doing whatever you did, whether that was a follow or a subscribe or a donation. It looked like it said donation. Let me hop on over to my Twitch real quick. Like, I could read the Twitch chat, but I can't see who's in it. So let me actually log into Twitch real quick and see what's going on over there. Is that what it said, Simo? Someone donated? I really appreciate that, because I feel like, you know, I'm just now trying to get the handle on going live. So I'm not exactly, these live streams aren't the best yet. Jake says he uses Z-Game. Yeah, that beat reminded me of that Halloween beat that you did last year. Mix was good. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, according to Twitch, it says that I have 0 viewers. So I have no idea where that came from. Maybe I clicked something on accident and that was what that was. Let me get back to the main chat. Master Rovi, hey, let's collab and grow big. I don't really collab with other producers, to be honest. I did it once. These streams are cool, and I've seen them for a while, but this is the first time I've joined. Oh, that's dope, man. Simo says it's uploading. Yeah, I appreciate the support. Yeah, Jake, I like that that track. Let's see here. Let me exit out of that. Let me close FL Studio because my computer is going nuts right now for no reason. Hopefully that'll calm it down. Let me actually exit out of there too. We'll just refresh that. The streams are good and I'll start watching them from now on. Appreciate that. Yeah, like Aton was saying, like no one knows about this channel, so but that will all change pretty quickly in towards the end of November. Okay, that makes sense, Jake. That was you? All right. I appreciate the dono. For sure. Much appreciated. Master Rovi says, can you check my beats and let me know how you like them? Throw some advice. Of course. You could email me at InflightMuzik. I'll go ahead and spell that in case, just to make it easy for you. gmail.com. Or if you're on Twitter, that'll be easier for everybody. I have a pinned Twitter post where you can just post the link on Twitter, but do whatever you want. It's up to you. Hopefully now that Gmail's done updating, we won't run into any issues. Yeah, I really prefer, like, the way that I started doing these streams, I was doing live beat making. But for one, I think that's really boring for people to watch, especially if I was really, really trying to make a beat. Like, I take my time making music. So usually when I'm making beats on here, it's like me speed racing, and I'm just trying to make a beat to make it entertaining. And I feel like you guys don't get a lot out of that. Like, one, I'm not using the techniques that I would normally use. So you're not getting the gems, you're not getting the secrets. And two, I feel like when I'm doing beat critiques, I could actually listen to what you guys are doing and help you improve immediately that same day, like in an instant. So that's why I prefer doing these critiques instead of me just trying to make a beat as fast as I can. But once I start going live on both channels, we'll get a better gauge of what you guys want me to do. And we could go from there. Like, I feel like if I'm going to do beat making videos, like those would work better with my main channel where I could chop it up and get to, you know, the good stuff and then just post those. So I think live beat making isn't it. I don't think that's the sauce. I made a beat I just sent in 14 minutes. I tried my best with a speed run and actually sounds dope. Let's check it out. Oh, you send it to Twitter. Dope. Social, Twitter. Oh my God. I swear, DJ Pain 1's tweets are the most entertaining. I kind of apologized to him earlier today. I don't think he read the tweet though. But I was in MG the Future's chat a few days ago and I was like, man, I swear, like, he, DJ Pain 1, like, he attracts all the negativity that he complains about. But then I tweeted him today and I was like, hey, by the way, I just said in a public chat that you attract all the negativity that you complain about, but Also, you put a lot of positivity out there too, and I know that you're a happy guy, so that's all that matters. So that was my apology to him. Let's see here. Call me KBeezy. All right, Bees. Beezy actually just liked one of my comments on one of his other videos. On his last video, he was doing he was making melodies, and he was like, "Oh, there's this little trick that I like to do where I use this other note that's outside of the scale." I kind of broke it down like what he was actually doing, because I actually had a couple tutorials about that exact technique. But it's a really good technique to have in your bag. It's crazy that he figured that out on his own. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to do the side chaining. Someone's gonna side chain it. Yeah, I could kind of tell. It's just not hitting as clean as some of your other kicks and 808s. Because you actually know how to sidechain right. But that's the great thing about Soft Clipper though. Like, you don't have to sidechain to get your kicks and 808s to hit hard. And that's what most people care about. Secondary dominant. Psh. Secondary dominant. I can't remember what secondary dominant is, but I'm gonna say no, that's not it. Yeah, I can't remember what secondary dominant actually is. I studied music theory in college, but that was so long ago. Like, I don't remember all the technical names. I sent the beats on your email. Let me know how the visuals are. Cool. You just started this year? Dope. No equipment, just Apple earbuds and a laptop. I'm really curious now. I'm gonna listen with my earbuds too, because I have Apple earbuds. Yeah, man, it's smacking. I like the 808. I like the sound selection. Melodies are cool. Doesn't stay stagnant. That was nice to play. Nice to have in the background. I keep wanting to call Master Rovi Master Roshi, if you guys know who that is. If I reminded it good, it's like using the dominant of the last note you use, so it's kind of transitions the chord, the next chord. Maybe. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the secondary dominant is more just the name of one of the notes in the scale. So you'll have your dominant, which is like there's the root note, and then like the dominant, and then I think one of the other notes is a secondary dominant inside of the scale. But I could be completely wrong. Definitely don't quote me on that one. Master and Rovi. Master Rovi. What's a Rovi? Let's see here. Who just said the... Oh, okay. Master Rovi. These visuals do look dope. Yeah, these look awesome. What did you use to make it? Oh, never mind. I already know. So you must use FL Studio as well. What's a Rovi? My name is Rovi. I get it. My bad. I should have guessed that. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. I think Simon Servita made a vid about that. It's called The Trick to Use Notes Out of the Scale or something like that. Yeah, Simon would know for sure. But that actually confirms that it's not the same thing that KBZ was doing. Yeah, what KBZ was doing, he was just switching from minor to harmonic minor. I use that trick pretty often, especially when I'm trying to make like a... I don't even know what to call it. Let me turn this up. I feel like you don't have any mastering on your master track, just based on how low the volume is. I'm going to turn the volume back down and then we'll listen to the other ones. Yeah. I'm glad I turned that down because this would have been loud as hell. I'm going to switch. I get what you're doing with the piano, but I would still add a little more length. No, never mind. Scratch that. I like it. I remember I broke my studio headphones last year and I had to mix on these earbuds. Like overall the mixes did turn out okay, but man, those were hard times. Yeah, you're right, Simo. Like, there's no, yeah, I could hear the 808, but it would be nice with a little bit more, upper harmonics. Yeah, your, visual game's on point, for sure. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, you did a really good job mixing that. I didn't pay attention to the kick though. I feel like maybe the kick could have been louder, because I can't even remember the kick right now. I feel like I could tell I totally played these in the opposite order you wanted me to, because they got better and better as we went along.
On the beat.
You guys know who Panacho is? Yeah, when you add vocals in like that, it's dope. Nah, I'm not collabing with anyone right now. I'm too busy sending in loops and stuff to worry about collabing with somebody. Yeah, the 808's hitting nice on the earbuds too. Or Rovi, you're probably just asking if anybody wants to collab at all. I feel like, yeah, you guys could definitely collab in the chat. I have my Discord link at the bottom too. So if you guys join there, it'll be really easy for you guys to stay in touch and collab. It'll just be you guys, because there's 0 people that are signed up right now, but as soon as I start going live on the other channel, I'm sure it'll blow up. So what was I about to do? Let me just refresh this real quick. Check my email one more time. And I think that's a wrap. Or did I miss it? No, yep. I think we, did we cover everyone's tracks? I believe we did. Anyone have any questions or anything before I head on out? I think you're better than most people that started this year. I think that happens like every year, because like every year there's more and more tutorials, and every year like there's better tutorials. So I think it's a lot easier for people to get good fast. So yeah, like if you started, if you only did it for a year, like back in the day, it would have been crazy. Yeah, my job probably would have dropped. Key Beats, YT. You have any kind of tip for me? You can go ahead and submit a beat to InflightMuzik@gmail.com, and I can listen. And that will be the last one, I believe. Oh, peace out, Simo. Good having you in here. Maybe the talent plays a role too. Yeah, I think you're better than most people that just started. Let me type in my email right here. Oh, perfect. That's dope. I didn't know that you could post links in Twitch chat. That's what I'm going to have people do on Twitch. For real. Thanks for making this easy. Yeah, if you have talent and the same knowledge as other people, that'll be, that's how you stand out for sure. And it's dope to see people using Z Game Editor a lot more now. Let me start that over because my computer's going nuts. I'm going to turn it up a little bit too. Why is it skipping like that? Your name matches your style of production. I like that. Because it's very anime. I don't know why my computer's skipping like that though. Why is it skipping that bad? Yeah, sorry about the skipping there. But yeah, you'll have some producers that'll tell you not to do the whole painting kicks thing, but I personally don't care. I think that sounds dope. And, you know, it doesn't sound like you're trying to make this for a rapper. So I think it sounded good. In terms of tips, no, keep making beats, man. Make some more beats. Sounds good. Sam asks, was it an anime PST sample or did you make it? OST sample. Okay, I know what an OST is. Key Beats. Was it an OST sample? Buffer size. I am maxed out on my buffer right now. Maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe it'll play smoother if I wasn't. That made it worse. Cool, cool. I feel like you could probably make your drums stand out a little bit more with just a little bit of EQ and maybe some reverb on the percussion. Because it sounds like the drums were just laid in as is. Has that dry drum sound. But it actually works well with the beat, so that's why I didn't mention it at first. Oh, for sure, Sam. Yeah, it would be going a lot smoother with if I wasn't live streaming. Yeah, that's going to be a huge issue if I'm trying to do these critiques and... Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out a way around that. Let's see. I think with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Check my email one more time, just in case we got any other submissions. Nope. Check my Twitter. Yeah, hopefully I just figure out a better system to do the critiques. Did I turn the quality down of your video? No, it was at 1080p. Unless, actually that makes sense. I'm hoping you're telling me that that was like a 4K video or something. Was that a 4K or something that was higher than 1080p, because that actually makes sense. Because my computer will only do 1080. Is Twitch a better place to do these? No, not necessarily. You got another track, but you don't know if it's good enough for you to sell it? Let me see. 60 frames per second. Yeah, I don't know. Let me play another YouTube video just to see if it skips. Because I film at 30 frames per second. I think most people are making videos at like the higher qualities nowadays, but yeah, this isn't skipping at all. Yeah, that was definitely why. Okay. So yeah, you have a higher frame rate than the videos that we just went through. But let me go to my history, and actually, your key beats on YouTube, right? Might just go into my history. Yeah, let me just go into my history. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. I'll try and turn it to 720 and see what happens. You said play the latest one? I'm guessing it's this Joker beat? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll switch it to 720. It shouldn't really change the audio, so... Good call, KI. Snare is a little loud. Let me turn the whole track down a little bit. Are you on BeatStars or anything, KI? Yeah, I would just turn the snare down by like 2 dB. Sounds like the ending of the live show beat. Tarantula. I mean, I won't end it if you have something else to send. If you want to send in a beat for a critique. But I've been live for almost 2.5 hours. You're just on YouTube, Twitch, and SoundCloud. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty hard to sell beats on BeatStars right now. Like if you're just getting started. But I mean, if you're trying to sell, that's really the only way that you're going to be able to sell beats. Got to actually, have a place for people to buy them. Sent one to Gmail. Let's check it out. Yeah, the sound selection was good. The mixing was good. Just turn down that snare by like a couple dB and you should be good. Maybe beef up the kick a little bit, but outside of that, I mean, I'm nitpicking really. Tarantula! Do you have a track that we can listen to or anything? Oh. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see. Solar. Appreciate you sending a link. That seems to be working a lot better than the MP3s right now. Okay. I got you, Jake. Makes sense. I remember that name, the tarantula. The tarantula name. Especially the way that you spelled it, because when I first saw the name, I immediately thought of you. That's funny. It's 2 beats on the same track. You know what? I'll tell you what. This is what I was expecting to hear on your beat tape, but we got a totally different vibe. This one's way more boom bap lo-fi. Nice breakdown. And I'm assuming this is where the second beat comes in. Yeah, it was the ta part that made me think of you. That's crazy. Like, he made 2 different beats, but like they go so well together. It's what your first beat tape sounded like. Yeah, you should put this up on Spotify for sure. Got 352 plays. Yeah, that would work really well on Spotify and Audio Mac. KI has another switch up beat. Let's see what this sounds like. We're getting lucky because it's actually playing without skipping. It's at 720. That's why. Why did you randomly upload a 720 video versus your usual 1080? I'm glad you pointed that out though, because now I know whenever that happens, I'll just bring it down to 720. Because that's definitely going to happen. Tokyo Ghoul, that's an anime, right? Tokyo Ghoul. I like that perk. You're very tasteful with your dropouts. Oh, okay, that makes sense. It's an older one. Okay. I like your 808 pattern. I'm guessing this is where the change-up comes. Tom's Green from Argentina. What is up? Thomas Green. You have any tracks you want us to listen to? I was just about to head out, but since you just showed up, play another one from... Oh. It was just a suggestion because of Tokyo Ghoul. Jake with another one. Another one. Summer vibes. Thanks for the follow, KI. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so right around the same time, 5 o'clock. Hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna head on out as well, get some dinner, and call it a night.